Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Justin. Today what we're going to talk about is this guy right up here, PowerBass XL-800.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues, and in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Justin. So today's video is gonna be a quick one. By the time you're seeing this, which will be tomorrow, my wife will be having surgery, so I wanted to hurry up and get something shot and get it out because I know the next few days probably not going to be able to shoot anything. So if you guys could please send some positive vibes our way, prayers, whatever it is that you do, we would greatly appreciate it. Today what we're going to talk about is this guy right up here, PowerBass XL-800. We're going to talk about how to install it. We're gonna hear what it sounds like with the machine off and with it running. Talk about some of the pros and cons, and if I think that it's worth the money that it costs, because they're not cheap. So let's get into it. So the PowerBass XL-800 on Amazon runs $529. That is a pretty penny and a tough pill to swallow just for music. And I wish I could find what I used to use for music before this to compare it. It was a little JBL flip speaker that was all blown out by the end of it. There is no comparison, to be honest. This thing absolutely will blow you out of your machine. It is loud, like beyond loud. You know, if you turn it up loud enough, you will not be able to hear your machine running. The install is super easy. I actually, I bought mine secondhand. I found it on Marketplace, and I purchased it and an LED bar. I never used the LED bar. It just kind of came, that was like a package deal. Wasn't gonna separate them, and if he did, he was gonna sell this for the same exact price, which absolutely made no sense. But mine is, it has the mounts, like the bar mounts. It just doesn't have the additional back piece. It just has the piece that mounts to the sound bar itself. And I just put hose clamps around them and tightened it down, and I mean, it's not moving. One thing that I would suggest doing that I did not do is when you wire this, wire it to a switch that you can turn off, because even with the battery off and the key out and this thing turned off, if you wire this directly to your battery, which I have found this out, the Bluetooth will still pull power somehow. I'm not sure why it does that or how it does that, but the Bluetooth will still pull power. I recommend putting it on a switch, or what I do, since mine is not on a switch, I'll show you. So what I do with mine, because it's not on a switch, is I just unplug it. It's super easy to just get back in there and tighten it down when you're ready to use it. You're ready to go. So the way I wired mine is I ran it right along to this roll cage bar and along down the inside of it, and zip tied it down the front. If you can see that, down the front, right? And then directly through that opening down this bar. And this, I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. And it actually, the bulk of the wiring is kind of wrapped up and zip tied together behind this fender right here. You don't have to take that off. You can actually, right there, get back behind it, grab your power and your ground. You go ahead and ground it And then I would suggest running power to a switch behind the dash, like I did not do, and then running power to the switch. Okay, so I'm gonna start this thing, let you hear it with it running. Okay, so I'm just gonna play one of my YouTube videos here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So this is about halfway up right here. We are in front, around the side. Behind it. And here it is off. I mean, it's loud. Like loud.
A sad state of affairs. Half the people die while the rest of...
Yeah, so it's loud. I have to remember that. Okay, so do I think the PowerBass XL-800 is worth the money? I absolutely 100% do think it is worth the money. If I could not find a secondhand one, I would have bought one brand new. I love music. I'm a creative person. I love to listen to music while I ride. So this is one of my most favorite things that I have purchased. I know I say that about a lot of stuff, but it really is. This is one of my most favorite things. The ride would be so totally different for me without that. Now, if you don't have the money to drop on one of those, absolutely don't do it. There are plenty of other options out there that are cheaper, that, you know, will give you sound that you will be able to hear. It really just all has to do with budget, you know, what you can afford, and you know what you're really looking to get out of it as far as the experience, because that's the most important part. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hit a huge milestone. We hit 2,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. For me to hit 2,000 subscribers means a lot to me. I know it's not a big number, it's not a big deal, but you know, it is important to me, and it does mean a lot, and I am so humbled and grateful and appreciative to each and every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, please smash that like button, hit the bell notification, and we will see you in the next video.
Real bad.